Hi, this is Keith with How to Build Your Own Home. And should you build now? Or should you build 6 months from now? Or should you have built a year ago? I get that question asked a lot, and I want to answer the question from the best experience I can. I'm not a financial advisor to tell you what to do with your money, but I'm going to give you my experience on when a good time is to build, all right? Aside from the interest rate, let's put that aside for just a moment right now. The best time to build is when nobody else is building. Sounds counterintuitive, but it's actually dead on. Think about it. If the economy starts to slow and big developers are pulling back, other builders are slowing up, fewer and fewer people are not building, and even banks are kind of tightening their requirements on lending, that is actually the best time to build. Why? Imagine all the different subcontractors out there. I don't care if they're electrical or stucco or framing, whatever they are, and there's less work out there. They're now hungry for work, and what happens at that point is cream rises to the top. Those who really didn't do a great job during a good time have a real hard time during a bad time. Those who did a great job during the good times are having an even better time now, and you'll find those people, and they'll offer a better bid. They'll actually cut their costs a little bit. How do I know this? Well, I see bids all the time from all over the country, California, Texas, Mississippi, New York. I deal with students all the time, and they're sending me bids. What do you think about this? And what do you think about this? And I'm seeing bids right now that are shocking me. It's not the cost of materials that's going down. It's really the labor that's going to start to go down, because people are now, or subcontractors, are not 6 months out, or they're not 3 months out. They're about 3 weeks out now. And so when you're a subcontractor and you've only got work for 3 weeks, you're kind of nervous, and you start to be a little more aggressive on your estimating and on your bidding. That's the best time to build, when nobody else is building. I know this is going to be sounding a little odd for a lot of people, but it's my experience and what I've dealt with for over 20 years. I've tried to build during hard times, and I've built during good times. And I'm in a better situation than I've ever been at before, because I've structured my company to handle a rough time coming ahead. And there's a lot of things you can do with regard to that as owner builders to prepare for that. Now, let's incorporate interest back into the whole situation. That's going to be a big deciding factor. Interest rates go up, they come down, and right now interest rates are climbing up. And you want to be aware of that. If you sense that interest rates are going to go up to 6, 7, 8. I remember back in the 70s when my parents bought their first home, the interest rate was close to 18%. It was nuts. They could barely keep the home. And I don't think we're heading on that rate, but if we're going to go to 6 to 8 to 9%, you would want to grab and lock something in sooner if you're going after traditional lending to secure that home. So that's a caveat that has to be considered. But barring that aside, the best time to build is when nobody else is building, because you have your pick of the litter when it comes to subcontractors, and they're more aggressive. I'm seeing bids, like I said, that are really knocking my socks off. Maybe I can share some of those bids and get some approvals from some of my students. Think about that. It's the best advice I can give you right now, given the economy, given where things are going in the country, and I hope that helps you out. This is Keith Gauss with How to Build Your Own Home.